Okay, let's try this shit again, man. Okay, let's try this shit again, man. Check. Alright, let's make sure this shit's right. Okay, let's try this shit again, man. Check. Alright, everything good? Let's make sure this shit's right. Alright, everything good? Let me know. We should be good. We should be good. GTA mods are already out. GTA mods are already out. Finally. Okay, finally. Sometimes OBS will fuck up. Yeah, sometimes OBS will fuck up and you gotta reboot everything. So you gotta kill the stream and start again. Let me post this on my Facebook page. Sometimes OBS will fuck up and you gotta reboot everything. So you gotta kill the stream and start again. Edit post. Post this on my Facebook page. Sometimes OBS will fuck up and you gotta reboot everything. So you gotta kill the stream and start again. Edit post. Post this. There we go. Save. Okay. Perfect. Good. What's up, Lou? Perfect. Good. What's up, Lou? What's up, everyone? What do you got to echo? That should take care of that. Perfect. That should take care of that. What's up, Lou? What's up, everyone? And that should take care of that. That should take care of that. There. So that echo should be gone now. So that echo should be gone now. I'm all kinds of fucked up. Yeah, I've already went over GTA live mods. So I want to get to the meat of this. Because basically, not you guys in particular, but I am getting blown up with people wanting to buy jailbroken PS4s. So forth and so on. So I was going to kind of break down a little bit about what's going on with this yet. And Echo is still there? I'll be a motherfucker, man. Muted. Hang on. I'm going to get this fucking right. Muted. Get that off there. Wait, this motherfucker don't quit calling me, man. Twice. You can hear me twice. All right. God damn, what the fuck could be? I got everything muted. Muted. Did that solve it? Let me know if that solved it. And trolling, I haven't forgot your question. Man, I'm telling you, bro. I haven't streamed on a PS4 like hardly ever, so believe it or not, if you fucked with it, man, you got to switch all the shedding. Is the echo gone? It's your man. Did you say yep? Okay, good. I know what the fuck it was. Hang on, let me shut this shit off. Because when you reject a call twice, man, a motherfucker just don't get it. So, power off. Okay. Here we go. So, first and foremost, they found a backport into the file system on this firmware, 9.0. So, if you look, well, let's go down here. I had this system on 7.55, and I upgraded it to 9.0. So, you can see I'm on that shit right now. Let me get back to OBS. I don't know why I can't see your chat over there. I wish I could. I'm all fucked up. Anyways, fuck it. I'm just going to be looking at the delay. Anyways, here is the deal about it. No, you cannot get online yet. Okay? We are close, man. I'm talking that fine pubic hair we've talked about. Nice little silky Asian one. I mean, we are like right there. But you can't get into it. So one of the things I will show, and every time you shut the system off, you got to re-jailbreak it. So I'm not going to do a whole jailbreak video on this right now because there's a ton of tutorials out there. But I will tell you this. Basically, what you're going to do is you're going to go in. Um, you'll be disconnected from the internet. One of the first things you want to do is go into your system. Oh, automatic downloads, and you want to shut all that shit off. This way you don't accidentally get a, them trying to upgrade the firmware. Once all that's done, you're going to go up and connect to, and again, I'm not going to get into all this shit, but you're going to get into, you're going to go to set up an internet, and I'm going to go Wi-Fi. You're going to go custom. You'll see mine's already set up. So once I get in here, come on, motherfucker. You can leave the IP automatic, and you're going to go manual on the DNS. And this right here, and again, there's a lot of people out that show you. You're going to put in this primary and secondary, and it's going to prevent you from accidentally connecting and downloading any shit from Sony. So basically, that's what you're going to do on that. Once you're done with that, you can go into your user's guide up top, or you can go over to the web browser. Now, there's a lot of shit involved in this. It's fairly simple, but you're going to make, this has a bootable image on it that you're going to need on a thumb drive that's got to be formatted. There's a program called Rufus you can use. It's what everybody's using. But once you open your web browser, there's a lot of shit you have to do. I've been using Caro. It's one of the popular ones. And let me go back. You'll see here, there's a lot of shit once you get it ready to go. But, no, wrong one. No, I didn't want to do that. Nope, I'm going to have to go all the way back. Let's do this. Browsing history. Let me clear all that shit. And then we will get out of here. Go back in. And what we want to do, we're going to go up here. So this is the screen you're going to want to get to. And yeah, every time you shut your system off, you're going to have to re-jailbreak it. But it's fairly simple. You're going to go down here to 9.00 gold. And at the top, you're going to let that go to 100%. But now, I will say this. There's a lot of cool things, and I'm going to briefly touch on this. So, in my opinion, is it worth buying this right now? No, which is why I haven't posted any prices. I got a ton of these. A ton of them. And I'm waiting. We're ready to go. I mean, we are on the last firmware, man. So, the bottom line is, if you don't care about playing online, then yeah, they're awesome. You can get multi-man. You can get all the homebrew apps. You could download your games for free. Pretty similar to the PS3, but when you download games, you want the fake package games. You don't want the retail games. Yeah. Well, that's the other thing, too. The answer is no, you can't get past them. So once this happens, what you want to do is you're going to back out of here. You're going to go back in. Bum, 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 bum. And now you want to go up. I'm going to go with the V2B. You're going to click on this. So anyways, and this will pop up in a minute. When this pops up here, it's going to tell you to stick the thumb drive in it. And that's once you have this done. I'll show you in a minute. I'll stick it in. It takes a second. But number one, Jessup brings up a great point. If you get banned, as they say in the ghetto, you be fucked. Your thing's a paperweight. Hang on. So I got to stick this in. Let me put this in the... And And then I'm going to give it a second here, make sure that's all registered, and then you're going to hit OK. And you see it says Golden Hen 2.0 loaded, and it's loaded at the top. And all that's normal. We're going to close out of there, and now you're jailbroken. All right. So again, if we scroll over, you'll notice now at the top I've got Golden Hen. So I do want to enable the FTP server and the bin loader. Got a question. What do you want to undo? Yeah, trolling Jason. All you got to do is restart the PS4, and you're unjailbroken again. So once you get out of here, you also notice down here you have some debug settings. And this is where you'll load your packages. So like if you download multi-man or games or any of that shit, you'll go in here and you'll go to your package installer and it'll find anything on your thing and you'll install it. Now once you do that, it'll come up, you know, obviously down here. It's getting there. I know. Listen, we've been patient, man. It's been 8 fucking years, man. I mean, honestly. Why they haven't got this shit together yet, I don't know. But there's a little more to the jailbreak. You know, you gotta, again, you gotta create an image on the thumb drive, and then once you get that done, know what home. It's just like learning the PS3. You gotta, you know, once you get through the first couple weeks and figure out how to install games, mod menus, all that bullshit. But you'll see, if I go, let me go back in here. All down here, these are GTA mod menus. So it's on the various different shit. You got Red Dead Redemption. If you go up, into the user guide. See, it'll redirect you. Now, if I go into here, it's got different mods. But if you look here, here's GTA mod menus. And I actually played with these one time. Yes, you can go online once it's unjailbroken. Listen, I have questions too. I'm not a coder. And this is one of the reasons why the PS5 did away with the web browser, because they were tired of these backdoor exploits and all this shit. Not being a coder, my question is, on a sex machine, you have to have a spoof. So if you're on, whatever you need the spoof for the current firmware. So on this, it would be a 9.03 spoof. Why that hasn't been developed and what's the issue holding that up, I don't know. I don't fucking know, dude. I stay in my wheelhouse on what I can do. Yes. Yes, there's a whole... As a matter of fact, let me get you guys... I'm going to find this for you guys. Give me a second. But yeah, there's all kinds of developers working on this shit. Copy. Let me get back here to you guys. Let me get up here. I'm going to get up here. Here's a good place to start. A lot of good info. There's different developers like C-Tart and a couple of the other guys that are working on these. Spectre, a lot of them. Alizif. There's a whole shitload out there that are doing different shit. Well, hey, listen, I'm not... Personally, with me, I think one of them are sitting on it. But again, is it going to be freely released? I don't know. I don't know what the fuck they're going to do. Let me get out of here. But yeah, if you that is one of the reasons. Now I'm seeing online, guys are selling these things from 350 to 450. I've seen one for 500, depending on what you get. You can download a bunch of games. Um, I've got like because again, if you don't get the fake package game, like if you try to download just GTA 5 and it's retail, you will not be able to play it on here because it's not going to have the license in there for you purchased it. So these games will get decompiled or whatever you are, and they create a fake package which allows you to play the game. Otherwise, it'll show up, but you won't be able to rock it. If it's 500, I buy. Can't see your store on Facebook. That's weird. Well, yeah, I'm gonna tell you, Nat. They don't give a fuck. This is all about a badge of honor. The first motherfucker that gets all that's why I mean this is what they live for. They already know it's going to go online, but again, if you get if you get banned, if you you're fucked as of right now cuz I have no idea where you'd get a PS4 CID. What code won't work, bro? Lou, what code are you talking about? Oh. Once you're able to go online with you. Yeah, I mean, Vibe. Once it's fully jailbroken, yeah, the sky's the limit. Oh, the update is not coming up. 9.3. Well, if you did the jailbreak, then you got to make sure you go back in and turn everything back on because a lot of things they'll have you do, and I don't know if you did this, but if you go into right here, you see where it says disable updates? If I click on that, oh fuck, I got the thing. Um, yeah, I'm not gonna do that. But if you can disable your updates there. I can have them. There's like 3 different spots you can have all that shit. So make sure all that shit is turned back on so that it doesn't do that. And I would go in and enable updates prior to that just to make sure. Right over there. So because you see, it puts dummy files in the PS4 update. Yeah, I got PS3s in stock. Mm. Yeah, oh, I agree. It's your man. Yeah, I wish they would, but we'll see what happens. Like I said, they're already onto the 5. Who knows what may jump first? But they're on this. I mean, let's keep it real. The PS4 ain't going nowhere for another fucking 5 to 10 years. Just like the PS3. I mean, that was 2007. Here we are 14 years later, and that thing's still online. I mean, it's starting to tamp down now, but this PS4 ain't going anywhere. It gives you some debug menus, Jay. So if you go up in here, it'll it'll unlock some features, and a lot of this stuff's still test kits. But there's a lot of shit in here. The debug menus you do have, it's nothing like we have in the PS4 yet, or PS3, I should say. But you know, there's all kinds of shit on here. Basically different shit you can do. So yeah, there's well, I should say yeah, they got quite a bit of shit in here. I imagine yes, phase skills, absolutely. I mean, here's the thing. Even if they don't detect you, the minute you get on GTA and you're on GTA 4 modding, you're gonna get reported by 100 fucking people. And as soon as that happens, they're gonna look into your account, see the suspicious stuff, and you're gonna get that you have been temporarily suspended and or banned from the PlayStation Network. And we all know there's no such thing as temporary. Yeah, listen, now having said all that, now that I've kind of poo-pooed on it, it is kick-ass. Like, I will show you. Let me make sure I got all this. Oh, you motherfucker. Well, that was stupid. Boy, I grabbed the wrong link in this motherfucker. Hang on. Delete. No. Delete. Let me bring you guys out here. All right, let me get up here. Bring my PC up. I'm going to show you this. So, if you look, I am downloading GTA 5. And it's a fake package, and you'll see, I mean, it's been going for quite some time. So, I'm all the way down here. I still got more to go. I'm using the downloader tool. And then, let me see this. Let me get that out of the way. Get that back. Bring this up. Pell TV. I don't know, man. I wish I had an answer for you. I don't know. All I'm saying is I would encourage you, if you got a PS5, leave your PS4 alone and don't update it. If you got a PS4 and you play it, well, you're pretty much foobarred because you're going to keep updating so you can continue playing. If you got a second one, I would say definitely don't. I've got, I mean, you know what? I take that back too. This is the second one I did on 9.0. This, I almost went live and told you guys, I got this fucking PS4 for $40. And I get them cheap from the pawn shop all the time if they're fucked up or broken. Man, it was one for the record book. This thing was so full of fucking cockroaches. They were dead. But I probably got this 6 months ago, and I remember I put it in the freezer in a bag, plastic bag, just to kill anything in it. But yeah, I pulled that bitch apart yesterday. I had to dump alcohol in the shell, toothbrush it, outside of the hose. I mean, I scoured this fucking thing, repasted it, cleaned everything, put it back together, put a 1 terabyte hard drive in it, and I redid the whole fucking thing. So I put it up to 9. This one was on like 5.0. It was old firmware. It hadn't been played in a minute, obviously. Vid on GTA when it's done. Yeah, I already did one on mine. It's your man. I don't know. I know it's on my. I think I did that on Facebook, and it's something. If you scroll back, it's called online modding. I loaded a mod menu. It looks just like the PS3, dude. You could do the same fucking shit. So just imagine what you did on PS3. You could do the same thing on PS4. But I played on story mode for probably a half hour, fucking around, blowing shit up, getting the cops after me. I have SSDs on all my computers. So that's what I run all my OSs on. And then for the secondary drives, right now I'm not going to, like, I've got huge hard drives in them on my PCs. That one, hang on a minute, let me check. Right here, baby. SSDs. I usually pick up a bunch of these, depending on what the deal is. But they're terabytes. So, yeah, any of you out there, if you want an absolute game-changing performance, not major, SSD has no moving parts in it. These motherfuckers here, it's just chips. so they last longer. They got a faster transfer rate. You play quicker. That's why any gamers, hardcore gamers, when they set up their PC, they'll put an SSD in, install the operating system on it, and then they may have. Obviously, they'd have a 2 point or 3.5, but this is a regular hard drive. Those got a wheel in it with a little needle that reads. So eventually they go bad, and they have a little bit slower transfer rate. But you always want to run your OS on this, man. It's like zip, 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 super fucking quick. Oh, my man got his Chrome PS3. Awesome, X Gremory. I'm hoping you're enjoying it, my man. He was our first out of towner. He's actually down in Puerto Rico, the winner of the Jailbroken PS3. I did have a guy up in not New Zealand. The fuck is up there by Greenland? Nova Scotia? I'm all fucked up today. This holiday's got me fucked up. Anyways, the guy couldn't afford the shipping, man. And we ended up giving away local. Yeah, it'll boot up everything faster. Running an SSD will boot everything up quicker. So, usually, let me grab it. I'll just show you. Usually, this is the difference. I mean, most of you guys aren't idiots. And if you don't know, you're not an idiot. But this is a 3.5. This is a 2.5. Laptop, PS4, PS5, whatever. This is usually a desktop. But usually, if I'm getting these, I'll go with the Western Digital Blues, or you can go with Seagate. I've had every one of them at some point shit the bed on me, and I got a Rogue one. So they're all pretty comparable, but you'll be looking in price. This is a 1 terabyte SSD. This is a 1 terabyte standard hard drive. So usually, like on my PC, I think I've got a 2 in there. I've got a 2 for the games, which is your D drive. This would usually be your C drive. And again, the only thing this is for is your operating system and a few other programs. Everything else for your storage you're going to run on there. Your PC will run 10 times faster. Same with the PS5. Thing I don't like about the goddamn PS5 is the fucking thing only comes, it's like a 688, what do you call it? 600, yeah, watch you guys. I am. Yeah, dude, if you'd have seen the PS4 Q, of course you clean them. I pulled that whole damn thing apart, man. I mean, it was filthy. Piles of roaches. Piles. Not like scattered. Like family gatherings that were all clumped up that tried to keep warm and fucking died. I literally just took the shop back and I chopped all that up. Yeah. If you got the 4 terabyte. Now, again, some people do that. Here, let me just reach over and grab it. This that I got here, I got in my PS5 is a 4 terabyte. So I got a lot of my games on there because there isn't a whole lot of like I said, that's like a 688 in the operating system and all this. By the time you're done, dude, for what you guys know I like to play, after Warzone and I had, I think, Black Ops 4 on there, I didn't even have room for fucking Vanguard. It was ridiculous. So I moved everything over to this. And yeah, this big chunky motherfucker right here. And again, you got a 1 terabyte and a 4 terabyte. NAM, is there any modding available on the PS4 yet? Not online. 810 mods. Yes, I think there will be online for the. I mean, this is the closest we've been. If you think about it, I mean, that I can remember. I know we've been close, but we are literally one firmware behind where we're currently fucking at. Which that is the purpose why they continually update. They want to update because the code changes, the shit changes, they got security patches. Same reason your PC updates. So that's why you always have firmware updates. I imagine you're probably going to see a firmware update on the PS4 relatively soon. Oh, the 4 terabyte? Yeah, I mean, the easiest thing to do, I'll be honest with you. This is a PlayStation. This is for the PlayStation. It's a Seagate. I bought this at fucking Walmart. It was like $120 or something like that. It wasn't bad. You know, it ain't a Western Digital, I'm sure. Clean. I'm interested in getting mine clean because my shit sounds like a jet engine. CZ. I mean, if you went, honestly, I'd probably $40 in shipping. Send it in to me. I'll gut it, clean it, repaste the chips, put everything back together, and it'll be good to go. Yeah, I'm telling you. Listen, if you guys want a mod, I mean, PC's where it's at. You never have to worry about that. I have not put a price on them 810. I haven't put a price on any of them just because, you know, they're not online ready. I am up to date on everything that can go on these. Um, if I would have planned ahead, I was going to download Multi-Man and a few of the. Well, let me see if I can pull up this fucking site for you guys. Hey, man. Let me get this up. I'll show you. Bitch. There was a couple places for those of you that had JBs. So, let me get this up. I'm going to drop this up here. Oh, come on, bitch. So you remember on PS3, we used to go to like Brology. You could come over here, get all your apps you wanted. Control console, Rebug Toolbox, Multi-Man. They had the latest and greatest on that shit. Um, but all your shit was here. The very similar place to do this is PS4 homebrews. And you'll see if you go down here, it's the same goddamn thing. You'll have, you know, Retro Arch for playing PlayStation 1, PlayStation 2. Right here, Sega Saturn emulator, Pinball Wizard, Resident. I mean, there's so much shit on here. The PS4 Retro Arch, which I downloaded these because I'm gonna put that on there. But all of this bullshit on here. And again, here I'll link you guys this. Let me copy that. Get over here. Paste so you can look around. Well, yeah, on Nat, what they need to do is it needs to clean house. What they haven't gotten good at is when you install a game or updates, it should be going in and removing legacy files that are no longer needed for these games instead of stockpiling the shit. Oh, let me get off that. But yeah, if you go over to, like I said, you can look over here. It's got all the they have so many. They have been working on this shit for years. That's why you have all this stuff that's been up there. But let me get this up. Get back to the PS5. I haven't touched mine almost 2 years. Oh, goddamn, Lou. Again, they're cool systems to keep around. The PS3s, they do a lot of cool shit, you know. I mean, the PS3 was a legend when that thing fucking came out, man. Compared to where gaming was at the time. I mean, you think about it. That is where Call of Duty really took the fuck off. You know, especially I mean with World at War, the Modern Warfares, the Black Ops series, all that shit all the way through. I mean that's where that whole shooter system or gaming came together, man. That whole franchise. But you know, this is super close, man. We're like right there. But again, I would tell you, let's say it dropped today, man. I gotta be honest. I'd be putting a fucking disclaimer on anyone I sold that, hey, understand you may and you could get banned, and if you do, that thing's a fucking brick, you know. And don't come back on me. You might get lucky and play for 6 months and not have a problem. You might get that bitch and in 24 hours be banned. So it's touch and go with that. Yeah, the BO2 servers are still online, but that's why they redid most of these games for PS4. And I'm gonna tell you now, it's funny. BO2, Black Ops, Black Ops 2, all them games came out before GTA 5. The only reason, this is my personal theory, they shut down GTA is, yeah, it was flooded with modders, but they weren't making any money off that anymore. Um, you know, Activision, and I covered this before, they're releasing a new fucking game every year between Treyarch, um, Sledgehammer, and I always forget the other one, Infinity Ward. So every year, third year, they're making a game. So they have new content generating cash on a yearly basis. GTA hasn't done shit since 2013, Rockstar, outside of Red Dead Redemption 2. So the only place they're really generating money, because that GTA 5 is still a fucking money maker, is on the PS4 and on the PS5. So they're just trimming the fat, saying, yeah, you know what, we're not making any dough there. It's costing us money to keep it online. Nothing but a bunch of fucking modders over there. Let's force everybody over there to come over here. That's my theory. Oh yeah, I agree. I got on. I even checked it the next day, and I thought, oh, these motherfuckers didn't shut it down. It let me get all the way online. Is still available, and you click on it, and it says files for Rockstar couldn't be downloaded. I was like, ah, you bitches, you did. You killed it. Yeah, innocent DJ, definitely. Hey, at your own risk. Um, so I would say once this shit comes out, once it does drop, and man, I'm telling you, I feel like we're right fucking there. Patient. Anybody and their brother that can sell them to turn a buck, they're going to be on it. I'm not going to say I'm not going to sell them, but there will be a fucking disclaimer because, at first, until they can get in, I haven't read up enough, I'll be honest with you, about that. I have seen nowhere where you can access the council ID on this. I don't know that to be 100% true because, again, I haven't done enough research between, well, you guys know I've been kind of MIA. I'm digging in all this shit now, which is why I'm doing it. Let's get a PS3 co-op. Oh, you listen. They still. I'll tell you how they're making money. People are paying for their yearly subscriptions to stay online and play that fucking game. So yeah, that goes to PlayStation Network. Trust me, dude. They're making money on the back end. But what I heard, they're supposed to be. I don't think it's this year. I think next year, dropping dropping the next GTA 2023 is what I read. So we'll see what goes. I mean, hopefully by then every motherfucker be able to buy a goddamn PS5. I'm telling you, I feel halfway bad because I don't touch that goddamn PS5. It literally sits there. But in a nutshell, that's what I wanted to sum up. The PS4 is cool. You can do just about everything on it you could on a PS3 in terms of games, packages, mod menus, doing all that bullshit. You can't get online yet. So if you're interested in one of those, and again, as soon as you, oh, now they want a fucking password? I'll give you the password in a minute, bro. As soon as I shut this fucking thing off and turn it back on, I got to go back into the web browser, load up Golden Hen, and stick the image in there again to jailbreak it. Does it take 2 minutes? Yeah, not a big fucking deal, but it's got to be done every time. So if you bought one of these, then I'd have to go about making you an image on the USB and doing it in there. Like I said, I haven't done a jailbreak tutorial on this because it's so fucking easy. And there's a ton of good videos out there already. Yeah, they're long-winded. They walk you through that. You know me. I could do a video on how to jailbreak this thing in 10 fucking minutes without getting off into the weeds on a bunch of bullshit. Oh, for the PS5? Yeah. Well, yeah, the thing about with the PS5 is there's a chip they use in a car. So they're competing to get that chip. I read that they just built a factory somewhere in Texas that is strictly dedicated to making these fucking chips. So that's why you can't find them. And I'm telling you, man, this bitch right here. Look, hey, I'm gonna show you. Boom, boom. Can you see that shit? Mm-hmm. Right there. I got PS3, PS5, the PS4, and the motherfucking gaming PC. Was good enough. I gotta bring it up a little bit. There we go. So yeah, but I'm telling you, on console, I'm gonna show you. I mean, not on console, on PC. If you guys are really thirsty to fucking mod, there is. Let me find this motherfucker here. There's many of them. Let me pull this up, pull the PC up for you. Right here, engine owning. You go right here. Look at this shit. These are all mod menus. Modern Warfare, Vanguard, Infinite Warfare. They got a spoofer, Battlefield 5, Splitgate, Titan, Black Ops 3, Black Ops 2, World at War, Battlefield 4, MW3. Now what you don't see on here, you can go up here and go to server status. You'll notice right here, Warzone and Vanguard, they've had that on updating for about 2 weeks now, and it's because they've got that new Ricochet anti-cheating mechanism they put in because Warzone was flooded with fucking cheaters. Dude, I haven't seen one on there since. This is one of the main motherfuckers, and you can buy that, and it's like $100. One of them is, dude. You can actually there's a couple you could buy, but if somebody spectates you, they'll see your cheats. If hang on a minute. If they don't, so you could buy the cheap ones, right? But if you want the good ones to where you're streaming and people can't see your fucking cheats, it's like $100 and something. And I think that's every 30 days. So these motherfuckers that are trying to stream and do all that, they're cheating out the ass. But yeah, the hacks are. Yeah, World at War, I wish they would. So, I mean, you can cheat on PC all day. And honestly, you don't need. I mean, I spent a lot of money on mine, but dude, they've got gaming laptops and all that shit. You can get something, I wouldn't say $500 unless it was used. But most of these games, you get 16 gigs of RAM and a decent processor, you'd be all right. It'll have a good graphics card in it. Even a good low-end one, and I'm not recommending it, but like an HP Omen or some of these MSI makes more affordable ones. But yeah, you can get on there and cheat all fucking day. But it's the same thing, man. You get knocked, you get banned. Some of them got hardware tags where they'll ban your hardware, or shit, you got to reinstall your operating system. It's a big pain in the ass. You do not realize how good we had it on the fucking PS3. That's all I can say, man. Yeah, and if you know what you're doing and you can get a deal on parts, you can build it. But yeah, the PS3, man, you get banned, get a new CID for a few bucks, pop it back in, new account, and you're back online in fucking 20 minutes. You know, this shit, you get shadow banned. You know, your ping goes up to 350. You can't get in fucking lobbies. Unless you're with other cheaters. So that you know what I know. That's about all the information I have on this. If you're still wanting to get one, man, give me a call. My phone number's right on my page. Give me a call. We'll talk. Again, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I got 13 PS4s, man. They're all on various shit, and every fucking one of them are under 9.0. They're all most of them are on 5.05. I got one on 1.76. But again, you'll want to get to the latest and greatest so you can play the most modern games. Some of the games they're backporting, so you can actually play them. All right, Innocent. We'll catch you later. All right, game. I'm gonna wrap it up. Like I said, that's what I got. So that is why I haven't posted any PS4s yet. Super fucking close. Again, I'm gonna start doing some more tuts on the PS4. Um, I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna get homebrew apps installed. Matter of fact, what I'll do is I'll get the homebrew apps downloaded, and I'll get a couple games downloaded. We'll pop back up here, and I'll show you how to install them and get all that shit on there. Then we'll pop a mod menu, and we'll go play some different shit. Um, I'll announce the PS4 DJ. So can you play online with the new jailbreak PS? No, Mr. Vander Zand, you cannot, not yet. DJ, I'll let you know. Um, YouTube got on me, man. They're gonna take my partnership, so I've had to start streaming again. I'm gonna pop up a couple. I may even piss around today. I got a couple of my buddies. They're doing their thing, and we're gonna do Christmas Eve. So probably, if you guys haven't, man, I don't know why you guys ain't on Warzone. Warzone is so fucking kick ass. Rebirth is awesome, man. Matter of fact, I may pop on with Rebirth a little bit later. That's just shit and getting with these Vanguard guns and the new map Caldera. I was just tired of Verdansk, but it's colorful. A lot of bugs in the game still, but I mean, fuck it, the game rocks. I don't know Doma Gas. I haven't even put a price on them because when you partnership with YouTube, which I did, there's criteria. You got to have 1,000 followers. You've got to have 4,000 hours. And I might be wrong. I'm trying to remember this. 4,000 hours of viewed content per year, and you've got to post weekly. And honestly, dude, I mean, it was like 7 months I didn't post a fucking thing on here, and they just sent me a notice. So I can't really bitch. Does it matter what PlayStation 4? No. Doesn't matter what PlayStation 4. You just what matters is what firmware you're on. So again, I will tell you if you go over here, go down to System, and look at your information. See how it says? Well, I jailbroke this, so now it says hen. And I don't even like using the word jailbreak. This ain't fucking jailbroken. It's exploited. Kind of like the later PS3s that can't be hen. Homebrew enabler. So, that's why it's where it's at. But if you're on 9.0 or lower, you can do this. If yours says 9.03, you be fucked. You have to wait. Yes, absolutely. And Merry Christmas to everybody, man. And a happy motherfucking New Year. So, you got what I got. Like I said, let me get some of this shit together. I want to, now that I got all this shit, I don't want to be fucking around with sound and all this shit again. And, we'll be able to come on, professional, ready to fucking rock and roll. We'll go over some good shit. And again, if you're cool, man, the Red Dead 2 Redemption, That's got some kick-ass menus. There's menus for just about all these games, and you can download all that shit too. Can you downgrade? No. That's actually a good question, Pell TV. No. There is no downgrading back to 3.55 or any of that shit. Once you update, as of right now, on this day, December 24th, 2021, where you're at is where you're stuck. So if you're at 9.3, you just gotta, again, don't update, man, because I'm sure they've been moving pretty aggressively on this shit. If you look, and they don't have them all listed in here. Ah, wrong one. Fuck. Here, let's just go up here. This is normally what will come up on your web page to begin with. But look at all these exploits. And they don't even have them all in here. 405, 672, 405 to 507, 7 to 702, 750 to 755. So 505, that was probably the main one up till this. None of these are super stable, but 505 is probably the best so far. And again, if you're on 505 and you got an old one, a lot of these fake package games are backported, and they tell you when you go to, they're backported to 505. So even if it's a later game like Vanguard that came out and requires, say, well, Vanguard's super late, so it would require 9.0 or something later. But let's just say it's like a Cold War that, and they were on 7.50 and it needs to be there. If you find a backported game to 505, then you can stay there, download that version of the game, and you can still play it. Make sense? Got to go wrap presents for the kids. Enjoy it. Yeah, absolutely. It's your man. You have a good day and a Merry Christmas. Tyler, yes, I am going to be selling them. Again, just if you just joined late, just watch the video because I cover every question you probably want to have. It'll make sense. So outside of that, gang, I'm going to enjoy the rest of my Christmas Eve day. I got some shit to do too. And like I said, I might pop back on later and fuck around on some Rebirth just to get it in, clock some time with these guys so they get off my ass. My PS4 on. All right, my guys. All right, you guys have a good day. Merry Christmas, and I'm gonna rock out, man. Let me get out of here. And like I said, I'll catch you guys. It'll be shortly.